It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday. What? It's Friday then. Welcome, beautiful people, to a Friday night, well, wherever you are, Friday episode of the Suppoman Show. Here with me, the Suppoman, your superhero of cryptocurrency. In today's episode, we are going to be firstly looking at what is happening with regards to this current dip. How long is it likely to last? Should you be worried? Should you be fearing that Bitcoin's going to go to some ridiculous kind of price? Or should you just hold tight, buy some great cryptos, which is going to be the second part. We are going to be looking at DeFi coins. I want to be taking your suggestions once again. Let's have a look and see what DeFi gems we can uncover by collaboration. What can we buy in this dip period? Because there are some juicy cryptocurrencies that can be bought in this period. If you love it, if you love content like this, make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a live episode, you don't miss out on a potential gem live, and you get and watch this show after it's already kind of rocketed in price. So, Mexico. So, where are we at with the current Bitcoin price? Well, we are currently at 46,000, the late 46,000s. We were literally not long ago in the 47,000s, but for some unknown reason, or not necessarily unknown, the Bitcoin price has gone down a little bit, and I think it's just something that we have got to expect. So let's say hi to some people. CC is the first to comment. Who can get the first comment in? Absolute guaranteed response. CC, thank you. Samuel, Buar said, Lindsay Gardner, Dominic Shepherd, Jeffrey, Rock, Cayman, Dion, Mike, Seamus, Blair, UK, USA, local SEO, Bitcoin Wholecoiner, Austere, Michael Rooney. Who else? Micah Check. Britcoin, KKS, Mbata Virus, Powart, Rich on Air, Tommy Robb, Sarah, Tiffany Scott, Pangiotis, something like that. John Talago, Marvin Beaver, Joe Andrews, Luis Carlos, Manny Alvarez. Good to see you people here. So, where are we at with the Bitcoin price currently? So, as you can see right here, we appear to be going into a bearish formation right here. We are seeing lower highs and lower lows, which normally indicate downtrend. Okay? Now, I personally foresee this is going to be a short-term downtrend, but a downtrend nonetheless, okay, where we are seeing that the price action temporarily is in a bearish pattern. However, it is still a bull market. So, this is temporary as far as I am led to believe. So, we can see that Bitcoin has remained strong above 46,500. Seems to be going down quite quickly at the moment, but it has been quite strong at 46,500. Now we'll have to see how it holds against this support level. We have not had to explore at the current standpoint around about 40,000 yet, but this is where I see the price could go at near worst case scenario. It could go below that. Now, why is this still happening? Well, essentially, it's this F2 pool. This is the current narrative. Now, I don't pay much attention to narratives because I foresaw that there was going to be a February crash kind of either way, right? So, it just so happens that there is a story that quite nicely fits in with the narrative. So, we saw when Bitcoin went from... I don't know if I'm in the way. I probably am in the way. But we saw when Bitcoin went from 58,000 all the way down to kind of 46,000 a few days ago, that the outflow from F2 pool, so they're essentially sending their Bitcoin to exchanges to be potentially sold, was 6,600 at that point. Now today, or should I say yesterday, the outflow is 14.22. Right? So the other day when we had a 10 grand price crash, that was 6,600. Now we have got 14, whatever that is. But it looks as if it's double the amount, essentially. has been offloaded to exchanges. So what does that mean? Well, looking at the price action currently, I would say that after the huge drop, which happened in very quick succession, that actually I think that if people are selling their Bitcoins, that they are selling it in a gradual way. They are not trying to just make the market tank. They are dollar cost selling, it looks like. So it looks like it's in a way that's not too detrimental to the price. Because if they just keep on putting bulk orders, then essentially what you could see is you could just see the price just going down incrementally. But then why would they want to, if it's them that's the party of this, why would they want to be the ones that are limiting their own profits? If it's in a bullish market, then they're going to wait for the price to go up and then sell a bit. Wait for the price to go up and then sell a bit. So I imagine this is going to continue probably into the first week of March, or maybe into around about mid-March, worst case scenario. But as I said to you, had February just gone past and we did not have this bearish scenario, then I would just be all in right now. I would be absolutely just wanting I would be all in now. I'd be long-term bullish, and I am only going to be that way once this is over, right? Once this is over, long-term bullish. I showed you in my video a couple of days ago essentially what happened when this happened in 2017, right? It was just a mammoth bubble that the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market went into, right? It was a bubble that just kept on expanding, and I see that happening even more. So anyway, yes, so I am bullish massively at the moment. However, this is just a temporary dip in my personal opinion. But what is the upside of what's happening right now? The upside, hold on, I just remembered that I haven't yet shared this out to Twitter. So let me just go ahead and do that so that people, because a lot of people have subscribed to the Suppoman, and now they don't know that the Suppoman, this old Superman channel, and they don't necessarily know that the new Superman channel has just gone live. So I have to do my duties and share it on Twitter. Right, there we are. Done. Boom. Right, okay. So what is the upside of what's going on right now? So this is an up-to-date look at the sentiment check. So essentially, we were on 70... Let me just move this up a little bit. We were on near 75%, which was like the point that we enter euphoria stage in the Bitcoin price. We were at like 0.2% off of that. And now, with what's happened with the price, essentially it's taken the euphoria, or the chance of going to euphoria, right down. It's taken the excitement levels right down. So where we are at right now is at 0.68, which is roughly where we were when Bitcoin was at 33,000. So the positive spin on that is that it gives Bitcoin now more room to grow. Okay, it gives Bitcoin more room on the upside before we go to euphoria stage, if you see what I mean. So it was getting near to euphoria stage at around about $40,000. Then the price going down of Bitcoin took it down to 68%. Right, so currently we are at around about 68%, a little bit more, with the price going down about $10,000. So boom, excellent. Gives us more chance of hitting higher targets for Bitcoin. Because as it was currently standing at this point, I was saying that it would need to get to about 65,000 and we would enter euphoria stage. Now, if we go up to 65,000, it'll probably be around about this point here, which is about 71%. Right, so it gives way more room to the upside. And of course, if the price goes down even more, then the excitement level is going to come, or the sentiment's going to go down even more, giving even greater elasticity. So I see that as a good sign, personally. So where are we sitting at the moment in altcoin season? So we're at 59, so there's still bullishness currently. Now, look at Cardano. I thought I would definitely mention Cardano because it is literally about 5 cents away from its all-time high. Okay, so I think its all-time high was around about $1.30, $1.33 maybe at best. So an all-time high that was achieved back in January 2018. We are so close to it. And essentially the reason why is because of this merry hard fork, which is going to be paving the way for Gogoan, the smart contracts, and for essentially for Cardano to now start being a functioning infrastructure. having actual projects and showcasing just how fast it is, just how cheap it is, and just how much better it is than Ethereum, essentially. Like, I definitely imagine that come the end of this bull market, I'm going to be a humongous Cardano millionaire. Mark my words, peeps. I am not selling this. Have you watched my video yesterday? My aim in cryptocurrency, personally speaking, is to win. Like, everything I've ever done in my professional life has been to win. Like, it doesn't matter what job I've done. Once upon a time, I don't know if I've ever shared this with you, actually, but once upon a time, I was a lawyer, back in the UK. I qualified as a lawyer, and I acted as a lawyer in the childcare area, basically helping mums and sometimes dads help get back their children from the local state. And that was, for me, it was all about winning. And the person I used to work for didn't like that. They thought that sometimes I needed to lose to win. And I just always wanted to win, right? And previously, I've been manager for a large international company, marketing manager, sales manager. It's always been about winning to me. And I want to win. And essentially speaking, Cardano was a big winner that I picked nearly 4 years ago now. And finally, and you guys that have been around with me have essentially been able to see the growth of Cardano almost live. Britcoin says Super Chat's on. Yes, Super Chat is on. So if anybody wants to particularly want me to pay attention to their cryptocurrency and actually look at it and research it, then I will do. So what have we got in terms of what you guys are wanting me to look at currently? I have been looking at quite a few lately. So before I get on to whatever I am looking at, then I will open it out to you guys to suggest, because there's great stuff, new stuff coming out all the time. So, one has to actually, let's just have a look and see what's happening in the wider market. We're at look at the 24-hour volume. What? That can't be right. 1 trillion in volume. Like, typically it's 10x less of this. 1 trillion in volume. And the market cap's now 1.4 trillion. Well, we were at 1.7 trillion the other day. Okay, so let's have a look and see. I'm keeping an eye on the chat, so don't you worry. Thank you, Lisa Marie. Best video yesterday, Suppoman. I worried about putting that video out because it was quite earnest, wasn't it? Oh, look at that. Now the 24-hour volume has just all of a sudden dropped. Right, so what's doing amazingly in the top 100 today? So we are having Cardano, RSR, 1inch, Monero, Voyager. Now that is because there's hardly any green. So anybody that's in green, even the slightest bit, like 0.06, is currently being showcased as something doing well. So have a look at what's doing the worst. Phantom. Ouch. Venus has gone right down. Matic has gone down 12%, but actually it's still 18 cents. Now I bought this at 10.8 cents the other day because I think that Matic or Polygon is going to be an ecosystem within itself that's going to thrive tremendously. Go on, Matic. And all those, I met Matic 3 years ago in India. And little did I know at that point that they were going to be one of the biggest players in cryptocurrency history at that point. But they really are going to be. So let's have a look in the God tier coins list. Cardano, most things are not doing so well. So let's go to the bottom, see what's available to pick up. So ZK has had a massive dump. Like, it's basically lost about 70%, I would say. This was $9 the other day. Fala Network yesterday went on to Binance and went to 91 cents, which was fantastic. So compared to the point at which we got in, which was what? I remember I brought out the video about 11 cents. 9 to 11 cents. So this is massively improved from that, near 7x. Serum, Vid. So basically looking at my lists, my playlists essentially, you are able to calculate what may be good to dip into, because I remember that when everything was just going up, he was like, oh, Superman, I really wish I got into this. I really wish I got into that. Now's your chance. Chi's gone down a lot. That is basically 1 inch's gas token. Index Finance, 759. Unbelievable. Razor 45. I think Razor's going to bounce hard. Butterfly Protocol also 45. Space Swap 70 cents. Bow has gone down quite considerably, hasn't it? Linear 6.4. This is a buy without a doubt, as is EasyFi in my personal opinion. SnowSwap also $55. That is the cheapest I think I've ever seen it. That is a definite buy. APY Finance really tanking. So yeah, so there we are. Someone's there. Now I wanted to bring your attention to this one. This is not one of my picks as such, but YELD Finance. Now, if you remember, I said to you literally the other day, actually it might have been a couple of weeks ago now, that I was looking at a particular pension-based cryptocurrency. So when I meant pension-based, I liked what looked to be a focus on increasing your pension fund when it comes to retirement. So the reason why I was particularly interested in seeing this is because what I see in DeFi particularly is that there is no real focus. Like, you've got the tools, but you haven't got the focus. You haven't got any teams like trying to satisfy a niche of trying to build up a portfolio, like a retirement fund for when people do reach pension pension age and are able to actually make the most of what they have built up in this DeFi period, or start now. But I don't see many cryptocurrencies doing that. Now, this one, YELD, was that cryptocurrency. So this was the one that I looked at and got me thinking about pensions. And I was thinking, wow, these guys have actually got a very good focus on pensions. So essentially what this is it's meant to be a way of being able to contribute to a pension fund by holding YELD tokens. Okay, so by holding YELD tokens, you are essentially earning Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is the second most valuable cryptocurrency. So would you not? I imagine that Ethereum's probably going to have the same kind of, I would say, longevity as Bitcoin. So wouldn't you love to be able to earn Ethereum by holding a particular token without actually having to go into these various laborious yield farming steps? So I looked into this, right? Now currently it is $44. But looking at the actual metrics, okay, so this has only got 74,000 volume, which is really tiny. So the circulating supply, 60,000, right? Now 60,000 is the max supply, right? So based on its current price times its max supply is 2.6 million, right? Now if we look at YELD, currently there's actually 32 circulating, right? So that means there's half essentially. So this would be more 1.3, 1.4 million is the actual market cap of this cryptocurrency. Now, I saw this, must have been about 2 weeks ago today, and I thought, I love the sound of this. However, I then looked, I haven't researched this properly, but what I can tell you is that they had a hack, I think, or some form of attack which exploited the YELD Finance algorithm, or should I say the rewards mechanism, and this led to, because this came out all the way back in last DeFi season, back in the big summer boom of last year. This did really well, $326. It was on the crest of a wave, and then all of a sudden had this attack, and then it kind of killed them off a bit. So I'm going to be looking into this, because I think this has now fallen off the radar as a result. So I'm going to be looking into it and seeing what actual rewards mechanisms you've got. Thank you, Lindsay, for the £5. Love it. Loving the new channel, Superman. Quality over quantity. 5k subs, here we come. Yes, please do subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel. I know that we are Not a long way off where we were, but what I would say is that we're a work in progress. What I have found since my channel got deleted, my previous Suppoman channel, is that I am happy to make a fresh start. All the stuff that I did do in the past, all of my videos, even my Tesla video, and all of the videos that mean a lot to me from a sentimental value, they're gone. I have to, at this point, accept they're gone. And I, in some weird way, if it's gone for good, then it's gone for good. And I'm quite happy with what we've got at the moment. I prefer it being the way that it is currently. YELD Finance is a cool concept. Thank you, BP Calf Crusader. It does have a good concept. I think there are more. I think Acropolis is probably the one that is most tied to any kind of pension focus than any other cryptocurrency currently. So people, considering that we have got 310 people in the chat, there are not many who are actually contributing any form of actual suggestions. So let's have a look. The one that people seem to be asking me about is Public Mint. So this does not have any market cap data, so that's quite irritating. So Public Mint, was this not a 150k launch? Right, so 150k launch on a fully diluted supply means this is basically, what, 200x? Essentially. 26 million volume. Now, I hope that in my video yesterday when I was talking about invest in very, very low value cryptocurrencies, that is not a carte blanche rule, okay, a carte blanche lesson. That is not, right, find something that's $300,000, go to the bottom of CoinMarketCap, find the lowest ranked cryptocurrency and just invest in it. No. That is not what I said. I did actually add a load of different criteria you should be looking at, mainly a pain that it solves. Now, I think that the driving point of that is that I got into BitMax at about $2 million market cap. Now it's around about 500 million. I got into Ethos at 300,000. That then went to about $1 billion in market cap in the last bull run, 2018. Right, those are sizable increases. Yeah, you limit the amount of multipliers you can make by concentrating on something that is already a high market cap. Like even as high as 25 million, in my personal opinion, if you're going to go all in, that's too high, right? And particularly, like a lot of people have been talking about SuperFarm lately. I will look at Public Mint in a minute. SuperFarm is actually still one of the trending cryptocurrencies here. Now, although I don't doubt that over time SuperFarm's going to, probably in the next two weeks, I'll have a look at Parastate in a minute, B. Thank you very much for your donation. SuperFarm is a hotly anticipated launch, but where the money was made was at the whale investor stage, or the seed round stage, or at the influencer investor stage. I know a number of influencers, I wasn't one of them, that got involved in this when this was essentially, what, 2.5 cents? Like, the money has been made. Any increases on this is fueling the money made by whales. And I know that is the case across every cryptocurrency. The earlier you got in, the more exclusive a group you deal with, the richer you're going to be. I get it. But I wouldn't get into SuperFarm. No matter how much this is going to go up, I would not get into this because the starting price at this current point is way too high. And this is a low price for SuperFarm, to be fair. I have seen it go to about 85 cents, but I wouldn't get into this. I just wouldn't get into it. Not my bag at all. So anyway, so therefore, it's quite important for me to have an understanding of Public Mint's circulating supply anyway, to be able to deduce any sort of opportunity here. So let me just go into their group and have a look at circulating supply. And let's see if I can find the answer. 12.5 mil. Right, okay. So if we put... so what does that mean? This is basically 14... No, probably a little bit more than 14 million market cap. So Is that? Yeah, that looks about right. 128. 16 million. 16 million market cap this is. So let's have a look. So 16 million market cap's not too bad. It's gone down 62%. And what I've noticed with a lot of these IDOs is that because they are catapulted into such, I mean, because if this was a 200x, like if they did literally if their round, their private round was only 150k and it's 200x, no, hold on, it's not 200x because it's 16 million. So if it's 16 million divided by 150k, 100x, right? Okay, so 100x. So that's already that's ridiculous, right? So anyway, so it's already made people rich by the looks of things, but this reached a high of $3.36, utterly ridiculous. So anyway, yeah, so could be an opportunity. Public Mint redirected you too many times. Seriously? Like seriously? This is not right, is it? That is not right. Let's try one more time. It's not working. Try clearing your cookies. Can't be bothered. Let me have a look and see if it actually comes up on my thingamajiggy on my mobile. No. Doesn't even come up there. So, shit start. Shit start for Public Mint. Right, let's have a look at the super chats then. So, what was the first one? Oh no, that was the first one. Super, can you check Cobalt Finance? Why does Cobalt sound like something from a long, long time ago? No, it's not there. Not on CoinGecko yet. Is it on CoinMarketCap? Look at YELD Finance go. Wait a minute, it's doubled. Cobalt. Not there. Okay, let me have a look. Cobalt Finance. There we are. Now, I've never heard of them. Decentralized finance made simple. A project focused on sustainable yield is a true deflationary token which burns upon transfer. Staking was fully paid out by the income of the network. No more tokens can be created after launch. Rock solid DeFi with high sustainable yield, long-term stability, deflationary token, income-based yield model and tokenomics. So is this out or what? Like, what is the state of play with this? Can you actually buy it at this point? I'm taking it you can stake it. Yeah, I'm taking it you can stake it on what? PancakeSwap? Let me have a look at Cobalt. Let me have a look on my Whale Investor app. What's it called? Won't blurt it out like I did the other day. But it's Binance Smart Chain, which is obviously a good thing. So let's have a look. Cobalt is there. I don't know if it's the same one. No, it's not the same one. No, it's a different Cobalt, I think. So I don't know. I've got no metrics on this, so it's a bit. It's pretty impossible to be able to. It looks like it's got a relatively earnest value proposition, so I kind of like that. Parastate, right? So is Parastate one that's been launched at least? No, I don't know Parastate. I'm imagining it is DeFi, is it? Ethereum on steroids, apparently. Let's have a check. Let's have a check on this. Parastate, Ethereum steroids. Write Ethereum compatible smart contracts in popular programming language. Run them faster on Polkadot. Oh, okay. I may have seen this before. I don't know if I have seen this before. Ethereum compatible. Parastate provides a smart contract virtual machine, which is basically where you make decentralized applications for all substrate-based blockchains. It's a leading implementation of Ethereum-flavored WebAssembly. Too much gobbledygook. By installing the palette, any substrate blockchain can become Ethereum compatible while taking full advantage of the modern assembly ecosystem. So what I'm guessing it's saying is that they can create dApps that, or smart contracts that dApps that contain smart contracts that are compatible with Ethereum-based assets, even though it's built on Polkadot. So it's got the scale of Polkadot, but it's got the compatibility with Ethereum-based assets. So it does sound quite exciting in that respect, from a development point of view. Especially if you can use various different programming languages other than just Solidity, for instance. So that's not a bad shout. But there's no real metrics to work with there. What is your realistic for ADA this bull run? Its potential 3 to 5 years down the line. I would say this bull run $3 to $5 still, and I think long term $10 or more. I mean, think about it. Sky's the limit. Like, this is only the beginning. Like, it has achieved. Think about it. Think about where this could go. Okay, this is currently the number 3 cryptocurrency. The number 3 cryptocurrency without an ecosystem. It's got no ecosystem, alright? Like, you get me? Like, Binance has an ecosystem. Polkadot has an ecosystem. Stellar has an ecosystem. All of these have already got dApps and tokens being built on these blockchains. Cardano has nothing currently. Like, we are about to enter into an age of that. And yet, it is a near 40 billion market cap without having a thing. So that shows you where it's going to go. I think this is going to be a number 2 cryptocurrency. I think I've always maintained that. And yeah, considering that it is essentially what, 5x less the value of Ethereum with nothing, and Ethereum's been going for like 5 years with developers, 5 years with dApps, etc. Cardano is going to probably exceed $10, I would say. And I think this is going to be the number 2 cryptocurrency, if not one day maybe the number 1. Thoughts on Spartan protocol? I liked Spartan, but I thought it was too high a market cap. But it is a Spartan is Binance Smart Chain synthetics platform, right? So it's similar to Linear, to be fair, but more expensive than Linear. So not a big fan of it, if I'm honest with you. Oh, this is tanked. This is tanked. Let's have a look. So this was $2, and I remember this being like 133 million market caps. This tanked hugely. Still's got very high volume. Obviously on the downside by the looks of things currently. But yeah, this is a synthetic assets platform. Very, very similar to Linear, but Linear, in my opinion, are way, 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 way better. So I like Spartan. I haven't done a proper in-depth look at it, but I think on the face of it looks very good. Let's have a look at the... Oh, by the way, people, if you could remember, it helps more than ever if you smash the like, okay? So, like I said the other day, if you particularly love your phone and you don't want to smash that like button with vigor, then literally just give it a nice little tap, okay? But it really helps, right? Think, if you want to do anything to help the Suppoman, that tap helps, right? You don't have to do anything other than that. The absolute minimum, to be fair. Okay, let's see what other super chats have come in. I like to address the super chats first. YFD YourFinanceDecentralised 400k. Okay, let's check it out. YFD. I'm taking it you don't mean YFDI. Your finance is decentralized. Decentralized. See if it comes up like that. Help if I actually spell it correctly, wouldn't it? YFD. So is it YFDI or what? Oh no, here we are. 400k market cap, 20,000 total supply. So why is it? Let's have a look and see if it's on CoinMarket. Oh, it is here. Should have just looked there, shouldn't I? There we are. Rookie mistake. So 20,000. $88 a coin. How is it 400k market cap then? Let's have a look. Because it can't be if the fully diluted is based on the max supply times. Let me just make sure that the calculations are correct there. 88 times 20,000. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so it's not. Oh, I guess it may or may not actually be that. So the circulating supply is probably not properly put on here. So let's have a look at this. Because 400k, if we can let's make a 400k rocket. Let's all become rich, Team Suppo. Now, joke. Anyway, so your finance decentralized, powered by the community. Where do you buy it? Uniswap. Okay. So, add liquidity, farming vaults. Not secure. Okay. Well, I mean, not being secure is pretty shitty in my opinion. Like, why would you not secure that part of your website? That just rings alarm bells massively. Staking, farming. Simple vision, powered by the community, farming, governance, same old. Serves DeFi swap, ability to trade between ETH, YFDI, other DeFi tokens. Essentially, it is a Ethereum base, which I prefer personally Binance at the moment. But so swap, governance, insurance. What the fuck? This has got loads. However, they messed up. They messed up with not securing the farms. Let me just have a look and see if this is on my whale app. YFD. But Tommy Rob, thank you for your contribution. This is exactly the kind of thing we should be looking at. Thoughts on Viking? I'll look at Viking in a minute. Nothing for YFD. Let me see if your finance decentralized comes up. No, nothing there either. I'm gonna keep a lookout for this one. Let's have a look on Twitter. See how if these guys are unknown at all. This might be like their first exposure. 4,200 followers. That could be. Some of them could be fake. Because look, 16 likes with 400 followers, and I imagine they're active because this is a new project. So they could be fudging that information. The platform will... Oh, they're going to be audited by Hacken. Have they already been audited then? Staking shall return, yada, yada, yada. I can't tell if they've been audited. Anyway, let me just have a look at the responses. This will give you an indication of if it's actually real. Wait here, moving forward. Yeah, no, it looks like it's kosher. So okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this, but I've got to say that the lack of security. Why? Why would you do that? YFDI essentially. Anyway, so let's have a look. What else have we got? So Front. Can you give us your opinion on Frontier? So the other day, this had been shilled to death, and I'm imagining 72 million market cap. It's just the opportunity is pretty much too far gone in my opinion. Let me have a look at Viking. I'm not going to have a look at it on here because my Binance wallet's probably attached and I don't want to be showing everything. So how are we doing on this? So it's 12 million markup apparently, 61 million value. I haven't actually looked recently at how my thing's doing. Well, 1000% for Viking. The Viking farm. And 698% for DOT. So this is really tempered down. But it looks like a legit site. If you're happy with receiving decent, not necessarily brilliant rewards, then it's good to stay on. Basically what we need is we just need a few people to tail off, bugger off, and then we can have a bit more lion share. Can you give so Front, let me just have a quick look at Frontier. I think I had a look at it the other day. By the way, people, I will get to your super chats. Believe me, I will. They will get acknowledged. Blockchain, DeFi, aggregation layer. Very similar to Reef in that respect, I guess. Chains supported. Ethereum, Binance, Band, Carver Harmony, Cosmos. Upcoming Solana, Elrond, Polkadot, Kusama, Staffy, Edgeware, Frontier. More than just a wallet. So I'm imagining that you will be able to carry out DeFi functionality on an app, if I'm correct. So you'll be able to get the best, I suppose the best deals, whether it be swap, stake, farming, via Frontier. Sounds pretty good, to be fair. It does sound pretty good. I mean, it's 72 million market cap. It has already gone up. So, so that's my thoughts on it. I personally won't be getting into it. Even if it 10x's tomorrow, I don't care. I'm in it for the long game. Remember what I said, people. I said I go for the 50 to 100 x's. Okay, so we got some super chats. More super chats coming in. So let me just get to these. So the next one is therapist.io. Therapist. Oh no, not therapist. The APIS. Is that actually on here? Not that, no. Unless it actually is that one. Yeah, that is the one. It's a graph killer. I doubt it. Instant blockchain for your dApp. More than a woman, more than a woman. Where did I get that from? I think it was the more functionality. Get more and more out of blockchain. Instant infrastructure. How are they doing this? How are they able to provide a separate blockchain for people's dApps? 30 projects building and succeeding with us over Binance, etc. It's got a pretty shit name. The APIs. It's literally like trying to basically be the graph, but the APIs. So let me have a look at my whale thingy majiggy. This actually seems like not a bad shout if this is a small cap coin. Like, even if it's... Aha, it's on here. Let's have a look. No investors. Instant blockchain for your DApp. Indexing protocol for querying open networks. Making APIs open and accessible to power a decentralized world. Kind of like this. What is this Punzi guy? What is he talking about? Let me just put him on timeout because it's just inappropriate. Put user in timeout. Guys, so far, really good suggestions. So let me have a look at the APIs again. So it's not tracked yet. It's not out yet. So that is something, I'm going to put that down. Let's be traditional. Put that down to look at. And also YFD. Because they could be interesting. DDS Store. DDS Store. Let's have a look at DDS Store. More than a woman, more than a woman. Wait, I thought they were on here. DDS. Oh, maybe it's DigitalDollarStore, maybe. Come on. Right, okay, so it's not there. Is it here? Yes, it is. Ooh. I remember looking at this the other day. It really sang to me because of the design of the website, because it looked like it was 80s looking or something, or like arcadey looking. So I liked the design. Like, aesthetics goes a long way with the Suppoman, I gotta say. Have they changed it or something? Doesn't look how it did the other day. Thoughts on Cotty? Shite. Check out Saltswap.Finance, pretty good developers. Okay. So let's have a look at this then. Why is it they look different to how they looked the other day? NFT marketplace. One-stop solution for buying NFTs, plus the finest products from leading e-commerce platform and our own peer-to-peer marketplace. No, these aren't NFTs, are they? Buy collectibles. Could be good for a punt, because look, 2.2 million volume. I don't know what the supply is. I don't know what the circulating supply is. Let me just see if I can find it quick. Because this will allow me, hold on, to see if this is an opportunity. No. Okay. So I can't really say at this present time, but if we were looking at the circulating supply, this is basically about 7 million. Yeah. I don't want to spend too much longer on this, but it could be good. It could be good for a little NFT play. That could. Right. Let's carry on with the show. Saltswap.Finance. Right, okay. So let's have a look at Saltswap. Is that on here? That's not it, I imagine. No. So let's go and have a look. Na 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 na. Right. It's that fucking geezer. Come on. Total value lot 5 mil. 1 mil market cap, $6. Like, I've got to tell you, I do not get into all of these memes unless they've been verified. Okay, so actually, hold on. Hold the show. I may have heard something about this. Oh, hold on. I've got my other phone here. Let me just have a look. So a whale got in contact with me about maybe about this. Let me just have a look. This will tell me if this is the one I'm thinking of. Because if it is, then this might be a good one, actually. Because I think they've taken out the migrator code. Let me just have a look. Oh, I got a new one. Right, okay. No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. Okay, so farming is live. Farm is live. Let's have a look at the farms then. Let's have a look and see. 5,000. This was what Viking was at the beginning with BUSB. 4,000 with BNB. The others are looking pretty shite. Let's have a look at the oceans. 441, that's junk. Pools. Salt, 1,500. Yeah, until these get verified, then I don't get into any new farms, in all honesty. Super XLM by the end of the year. That's stellar. Should do okay. Thank you, Bart. Fabio Deval. They're just getting their certificate and they have a new cake pool. Developers are very committed. They use their own funds to buy back and burn. Market cap's only 1 million. Rio DeFi. I've covered it before. I think that Rio DeFi actually is pretty good. Yeah. Have you talked about PPay? Yeah. I was the first to talk about PPay, man. Patrick, thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate that. God, these super chats are coming in a little bit thicker and faster now. So Lisa Marie, what do you think of L Pool? I haven't looked at L Pool, so let me check out L Pool. Where is that? Launchpad and staking. Me have a lucky work. Launchpool, right? Okay. Current fully diluted market cap's 188. That's not good. Let me have a look and see the thingamajiggy. See if I can find the circulating. Why am I finding it so difficult to find groups today? If anybody knows the circulating supply of pool. Actually. Medium. Let's see if there's anything on here. Currently curated and enabled by FBG. GBIC. It's good, but I still won't get into anything if it's too high in value. So I need to see what the value, if you know what it is, let me know in the chat. I'm gonna hold off just for now until I have a little bit more information. Oh didn't mean to do that. Let's get rid of some of these tabs. But it looks good. It looks good. I mean, as far as VCs are concerned, that's pretty good. DeFi Wizard dashboard for building DeFi smart contracts. Is it a cryptocurrency or is it a platform? Are you still bullish on Neo? Yes. What are your thoughts on your old friend Deep Brain Chain? Not a lot, to be honest. I think that's an old project. I'm not interested in it, to be fair. But thank you very much, Korai. I really appreciate that. Spark Point. I've had that so many times, and I do thank you for the contribution, but I think it's crap. Hi Supo, plans for the weekend. Can you look at Orn? I will look at Orn very shortly. No, right, okay. If you find out what the thing is of Launchpool, but let me just, in the meantime, let's just have a look at it. See if it's any good. Also, don't, just because the migrator code is removed, don't take that as that's it. I will only get into something that I know has been approved. Elagatarian. What the fuck does that mean? Elagatarian. I was looking at the L instead of the G. Egalitarian investing. Believe all project stakeholders are important to each other. It's basically like equal kind of society, essentially, is what it means. Believe all stakeholders are as important to each other. Investment funds and communities should work side by side on projects, harness their strength, aligns incentives. Connects various stakeholders in the crypto industry, including funds, communities, marketers, and experts, incentivizing all. Why have I not heard of it then? Oh, right, okay. So it's like getting all the parties to work together. I'll add this one. Oh, cool. The funds associated with Launchpool have a great track record of investing in the space. 25x with room. So this is like their best ever. 147x. I outperform all of these. I outperform all of these guys. How Launchpool staking works. Yeah, okay, I'll check that out. 300,000 circulating. What? That can't be. Sorry, Johnny. Turns out your precious banana tree is on 51% of my property. Right. Let's have a look and see. 5.7 mil. Okay. If that really is the case, I'm gonna check that out, because that looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. It's like a Brave browser for staking. Not staking, for launching projects, which does seem actually quite interesting. That, but it's had a 48% loss. Like, how long has this been out? Has it just come out? It has just come out. And this was $58. Whoa! Jesus! That's really tanked, hasn't it? But 4.4 mil for 5 million, that's actually excellent. Right, okay, let's go back to the super chats. Orn. Is it Orn? Orn. Right, so let me check out Orn. Is that Orion? If it's Orion, well, I knew it'd be Orion. It's already gone. Look, 253 million. It's already gone. Like, this is good for for like wealth preservation, but not necessarily for. One token, one protocol, 6 revenue streams. Holding will bring a range of benefits. 16 revenue streams. New tokens are never minted beyond the TGE, while efforts are in place to strategically remove them from circulating supply. So is this deflationary then? Is this what? Orion is the first token sale to implement DYCO, a token sale that succeeds, or the token buyers get their money back. This creates a price floor in the secondary market. Binance, Bitmax, KuCoin, MXC. Terminal, Enterprise. There's too much to get my head around in this. I'm going to add this one as well. But as far as I'm concerned, it's not a good opportunity if it's already too far gone, even at this level. Like, it's only 4x from 1 billion. Lots and lots of chat here. So, oh wow. Equilibrium is going for Polkadot PLO. What's a PLO? Thoughts on ZK Swap? Yeah, absolutely. I am very bullish on ZK Swap after the airdrop. I think that was. I think you can't really blame the airdrop from happening. It was always going to happen, I think. But as far as the technology is concerned, looking for competitors to Uniswap, I think it is very good. Yes, I am still bullish on it. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what PLO is. If that is like a parachain, if that's like a parachain or whatever. But let me have a look. Wait a minute. Is Equilibrium on here? I take it as this. Is it both of these? Let me have a look. No, it can't be. Not of that. Right, let me just have a look. Now, one day, I don't know when, but it will be next week, I believe. I am going to do a mega live stream so that I've got time to actually look through all of these suggestions properly. So I'll be able to just go through it, and hopefully it'll be manageable. But that's what I plan to do. Equilibrium.io. And then we'll just have a massive session. The first decentralized interoperable money market. I really don't like when people say the first this, the first that, because I can tell you it isn't. Get access to cross-chain liquidity. Is introducing a cross-chain money market that combines a pooled lending with synthetic asset generation. This looks huge. I really quite like the look of this. Right, what is this then? Oh yeah, parachain. Yeah, it was a parachain. All right, I get it. Whoa! How'd you get it? $120 million supply. I'm taking it you can't get this yet. Swap web page. Nut. One nut. I tell you, this really is a kind of bust a nut kind of look, I gotta say. What the hell is nut? But. Nut and but do go together well. Native utility token. Don't know if that's the thing. If that's the actual one that you need. But yeah, this looks really good. Yeah, this looks really good. Right, I'm going to look into that one. That one's going to go top of my list. EQ, that looks gorge. Right, this is why I love you guys. This is why we need to collaborate, people, because we come up with brilliant suggestions. Okay, I think I've gotten to the end. So, PNG, Pangolin, Avalanche's DEX, like Uniswap, but cheap and instant swaps. Okay, I'll definitely have a look at that one. Pangolin. Right, let's check this out then. Could be interesting. Scale your DeFi trading with Pangolin, community-driven decentralized exchange for Avalanche and Ethereum tokens with fast settlement, low transaction fees, democratic distribution. Let's see, I bet you it looks just like Uniswap. What a surprise! But no, I quite like the look of that. Airdrop, let's have a look at claim PNG from airdrop. Connect to a wallet to view your liquidity. Okay. I'm taking it you need an Avalanche wallet, do you? Or 251 million volume. So it's untracked. Can't even see much about it. Let me just see if you can buy it. Actually, if I go to CoinGecko, will that show me anything? Because it's from here you can see what markets is available on Pangolin. Come on, come on. Right, here we are. Oh, here we go. Right, okay, so more info. Perfect. 12 million market cap. 12 million market cap. So where can you get it? So you get it. You get it on the Pangolin Exchange then. So you get it here. But you need AVAX to be able to buy it. Okay. Yeah, I quite like that. I quite like that. I was going to bring you one today, but I can't really now. But the one that I am really quite keen on is this. QUICKSWAP. It's pretty similar, I would say, to Pangolin. This is concentrating on Binance Smart Chain swaps, and I have seen that this has powered or is starting to power the the BSC pad, which is like a new launch pad for Binance Smart Chain, and they had it earlier today. They had the sale of this, which is closed now, but I saw that to get into it you needed QUICKSWAP. So I see QUICKSWAP. I think QUICKSWAP is a 70 million market cap. But I think that although this isn't an early stage as such, I think that QUICKSWAP has got a lot. I don't think this has even really been properly launched yet to the mass market. All right, let me see if there's any more super chats. I think we've had a good one on here. We've had an incredible. Yeah, so QUICKSWAP basically utilizes Matic to trade Ethereum-based tokens. So this is it's a Uniswap competitor. I'll bring it to you with more detail another time, but I think that this is potentially the answer to our prayers here. Check out. Right, okay. Bear with me. Just gonna delete this guy because he's getting on my nerves now. See a coin shit. I don't know why anybody keeps on talking about old coins. Super thoughts on ASCO. Let me have a look at this HydraDX. I'm just going to take QUICKSWAP off for now. I'll bring it to you in more detail next time. HydraDX. HydraDX. Aha, right, got you. 364, not a great start, I've got to say. Oh, it's only 49. God, it can be that high. and only be 49 million. That's insane. So let's just have a quick look at this. Oh, we've had a powerhouse session today, haven't we? Oh, I like your design. Cross-chain liquidity protocol built on. Oh. So what is this? Under 50 mils. This is still a micro cap. Multi-asset liquidity pool. Our unique solutions enable all assets in one shared liquidity pool, unlocking unparalleled efficiency. That is efficient. Data reserve token, improving security and aligning incentives of key network participants, yada yada yada. Communicate with all the other networks. Ethereum-based assets will ultimately be liquid on HydraDX. You know what? I really love the design of this, and also rest of mainnet. Connect to Rococo testnet. I don't like. They've got quite a few things to bring out on this. So let me just see the current. No trade volume there. Is this just out or something? Like, where is all the data? But that's good. I like this. HydraDX. Like, the name looks shite, but it seems pretty awesome. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna check that one out. Let me just make sure there's no more super chats before I bugger off. Essentially. Oh, there's a couple. Right, okay. Yeah, right. ZDEX. Did I buy SIFChain? No, I haven't bought SIFChain yet. I'm waiting for a better price. Let me just see what SIFChain is at the moment. Boom, 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 boom. Iroan. Shit. Look at that. No, I did get some, didn't I? 47 cents. I did get some. Wow. Jesus. That's unbelievable. That's incredible. Yeah, I forgot. I got mixed up in my mind there of what was which. But this is the cheap injective protocol, isn't it? Oh yeah, sorry. ZDEX. What's ZDEX then? ZDEX. Zinedine Zidane. 3 million market cap. Let's have a look at this. This is why, Team Suppo, this is why you're here, okay? Because we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I'm going to be checking out as a result of this. Like a couple I'm not going to check out. But basically, Equilibrium, the APIs, Launchpool, YourFinanceDecentralised, Pangolin, and I will check out. I will just quality check Saltswap. Platform for the decentralized world, the hub of crypto decentralized space. So what is this? Trading platform, is it? Oh, Binance Smart Chain. Oh, it's not there yet. Let's just have a look and see how many followers they've got on Telegram. 1900. So this is really early. I haven't checked. I haven't gone into this yet. Let's have a look a bit more detail. Select mainnet. No, select market. Ferris Strategies, Chain Stack. Solutions made for you. Here's some of the features offered to you by the ZDEX Foundation. Research, incubation, trade, Ethereum, Binance tokens with 0 gas fees and a live order book. Staking and Launchpad. Help ideas to... Oh, this looks nice. For a speculative bet, this looks really nice. Earn via staking. Let me just have a look and see. I doubt this will be invested in by any... Because this looks too good. Like, almost to be true. So let me just have a look. ZDEX. Zinedine Zidane. No. No. It's not here. Let me have a look and see if the ticker is there. No. It's got a good it's got a good website. It looks sexy. And they haven't, like, it just seems really early stage. How many followers have they got on Twitter? 3,000. Yeah, I need to check and make sure it's not crap, basically. So it is here as a Binance Smart Chain promising project. Oreo is listed on ZDEX, but it's not. Oh, ETA March. What is Oreo? DeFi protocols, crypto loans. What? 39 points? That must be bullshit. I've never heard of them. Oreo DeFi. And these guys are coming to... These have been bought, surely. Well, either way, whatever the case, this ZDEX looks pretty cool. Looks like it's completely undiscovered. 2.1 mil trade volume. 77 cents it has been. Yeah. Like this. Right. See, you guys are gold. See, before I even look into it, you can do it. And you can buy it, people. You can buy it. My dad just gave me 5k to invest in some coin. I'm flat broke. What coin should I buy to make max gains in 1 to 3 years? Well, I mean, if I knew that, then you'd be the first to know. So, TrustSwap or Polkastar, which is better Launchpad? Polkastar. It's definitely causing the biggest moons at the moment. What do you think about upcoming Oxygen? Oxygen. Let me have a look. Oxygen. I'm taking it they're not yet listed. No. Right, okay. Let me see if it... Let me just have a quick lucky work on here. Oh, there's one here. Is that the one? Oxygen.org. There is Slack on integral link, both sides. DeFi Prime Brokerage Protocol to help generate yield, get liquidity, borrow to short. And this has Alameda in it, does it? So it's like a bridge between... Wow, this looks good. This looks really good. Core team from JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, CME, Bank of America, Barclays. Partners Alameda, Serum, FTX, Dow Ventures. This looks really good. So lending. and derivatives. And what looks like, anyway, at this early stage, is like this looks like a CFi pivot into DeFi. That looks really good. Right, I'm going to ask you guys, because a lot of you have, I think, probably been here the whole time. I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think out of everything that we've looked at? What is your favourite out of everything that has been mentioned in today's episode? Tell me what you like the most. Be quite keen to see what your thoughts are, because we've got some really good ones. I've looked at Zero Exchange, Mustafa. Thank you for the £5. I really appreciate that. Oxy. ZDEX. ZDEX. Launchpool. QUICKSWAP. HydraDX. Oxy, Equilibrium. Oh wow! So basically, looks like quite a mixed bag. Oxygen, Equilibrium. However, no one really said this one, funnily enough, which is the AVAX DEX. Some are just sending their shells, which is fine. Hydra looks promising. Launchpool. I've looked at B Pro. I'm not interested. EasyFi, HydraDX Equilibrium. Which is yours? I do like Polkadot. I do like this. However, I think I'd need to kind of understand what the marketable elements of this. I like ZDEX because I am definitely in the zone of looking for competitors, and this looks like it's Binance Smart Chain DEX, which I really love. And I know that Binance Smart Chain are really into their DEXs. So I could see that going up much more. Equilibrium. I kind of thought looked like a slam dunk initially. But I need to look more into this. But I would say quite possibly, bear with me. I would say quite possibly the Oxygen, but it's not out. But it's not out to be bought yet. It's not out to be bought, so I need to look into Oxygen. I think is probably my favourite of the lot. Okay, so anyway, people, that is it. So I loved this episode. I loved it. It might be one of my all-time favourite episodes because we have looked at your guys' shouts. Now, there have been a lot of people in the past that have like said, "Oh, Suppoman, can you look at this crap and this crap?" But the super chats appear to be the way of being able to uncover some of the great stuff coming out. Now, I've got to admit that even being the Suppoman, and that I get lots of opportunities kind of put past me anyway, that it's impossible to keep on top of the amount of new projects coming out at the moment, because there are lots of really exciting projects coming out of Polkadot, Binance Smart Chain. Like Ethereum's almost like, who gives a shit? You know, like the DEX, the ZDEX, not ZDEX, the Pangolin or whatever. Like, we've got some really good DEXs coming out of new infrastructures that you just know is going to moon. So it's like really difficult to keep on top of some of the new projects coming out of the new ecosystems at the moment. But with this channel, with this method of live stream, collaborative, where you essentially shout it, I essentially look at it, and it has an audience. It's almost the perfect kind of combination for a live stream. Because in a lot of live streams, and I'm not going to slag off anyone, but in a lot of live streams, it's normally YouTuber has a coin, they want to shill, they've bought, they just tell you about it, bang, the price goes up, they become rich, the audience kind of get a little bit rich, then there's a little bit of a dump, bang, repeat. With this, we've kind of got a formula here where we are seeing, like, we are able to firsthand see some of the great stuff coming out and get an early insight into whether this is good before it becomes one of those cryptocurrencies you can invest in as it's a small cap. So I really love this stream. I appreciate all of you for being here, and I really do appreciate everybody who has done a super chat today and brought a lot of these very promising cryptocurrencies right into focus. Because I see that, you know, a lot of, you know, there's not shit ones that come out without a super chat. But I have to say that people have obviously thought it was worth calling attention to the cryptocurrencies that they did super chat and that I have looked at and have really liked. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking into these and strike while the iron's hot, essentially. So thank you guys for your inputs. Do you think Fire will rise? Since they are now integrating with Binance Smart Chain, yeah, that basically gives them two prongs of relevance now with Huobi and the other one. What's the other one? Binance. So yeah, and I know that Binance, I really know there's a lot of that Binance are doing a lot to encourage their the projects being built on the Binance ecosystem. They are really giving a lot of money away to fund all of these really exciting projects. So it's just the beginning. Like Ethereum, I feel sorry for you. Uniswap, I feel sorry for you. There's going to be a new wave of cryptocurrencies born out of this little dip. And yeah, it's really exciting. So people, love you all. Thank you all for being here. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. And like this video on the way out if you would please. I really appreciate it. Guys, thank you for another great stream. I love you all. Till next time, it is lights out, all out. Slow rider.